morning, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Thanks for coming back. This morning I am at Aux Sable Aqueduct. It's a down in Morris, Illinois, or near Morris, Illinois, and just gonna try to shoot some long exposures. We were supposed to have some fog this morning, so I wanted to get out and try to take advantage of that. Not a whole, there is a little bit of fog, but nothing too dramatic. So gonna do some long exposure, play off of the water and the bridge and the stonework, you know, that you can see back behind me. So again, thanks for stopping by, and I'm gonna get started right now. Okay, so for this first shot, I like how the river or the bank of the creek and the snow and the water kind of lead you right into the photo, and then you got the caretaker's home up there to the right, and then you got the tree off into the distance. So I'm gonna get set up and shoot this. Obviously with these, you know, conditions, you're not gonna need any type of filters or anything like that. So I might throw my polarizer on just to see if I can get rid of the reflections, if I don't want the reflections on the creek. But that would be about it. So here we go, I'm gonna get set up. So I've got my 50mm lens on right now. I got a couple shots in the bag already, horizontal orientation, and I like them. But I do want to get the reflections off. And I don't have an accessory ring that fits my 50mm, so I'm going to switch to my 24-70, pop that on, put the polarizer on, and spin it so I can take the reflection off of the water. So pretty good. And now the fog's really starting to roll in. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's starting to get a lot foggier. Pretty cool. So one thing about this shot that I like, the creek is coming into the exposure kind of on an angle. And you know, when you have angles coming through your composition, that typically makes it a stronger composition, leads the viewer's eye into the image. I'm also going to do, so I did horizontal, I want to shoot a couple vertical before I take the 50mm lens off. I shot the first set at f/14, 1/3 of a second, and ISO 64. I'm going to go up higher. I'm going to stop down to probably go to f/22-ish. And I just want to get up to about 1 second of an exposure. I'm sure I can get that once I put the polarizer on, but I want to get to 1 second exposure with the 50mm on right now. I want to get to 1 second, or close to 1 second exposure, because I like that. I just like that shutter speed for moving waterfalls. That usually gives you a nice little motion in the water. So obviously depends on how much water you have moving, but that's typically a sweet spot for me that I like, right about 1 second. Minutes have been pretty wild. The light has changed like drastically, like within a minute. So it's like, like a 2-stop difference. It's been pretty weird. The sun looks like it's trying to come up, but it's so cloudy and hazy. It's not gonna be any shadows or anything like that. But pretty wild, fun, challenging a little bit. Right now I'm going to recompose. I'm going to shoot across the creek, and there's a tree that's got some character that's right across the creek. So I'm going to get the motion of the water, hopefully get about a second long exposure. Got the snow that's still, part of the water is still frozen over here. and then it's gonna take you right into that tree with some character. I'll show you. If you're wondering what that red stuff is on when I was showing you guys my the back of my camera, the display, I've been using focus peaking. I'm sure Canon has it as well, but you know, I have a Nikon camera, and basically what that is put your camera in manual focus and use live view, and you just focus until you can see the red highlights, and that's what those red highlights are, what you have in focus. Basically the camera's telling you where you have sharp focus. So I've never really used it before. I got to shoot this again. Now the sun is coming up. It looks pretty cool. I've not used the focus peaking before, but it's pretty cool. All right, I got to shoot this. Damn it, it's gone already. Oh my God, that's how fast things go. Landscape photography right there. We got those two compositions both horizontally and vertically. I'm gonna move on to the other side of the aqueduct, which is, you know, back further that way, to see what we can get from that angle. So that's pretty, isn't it? We're gonna try to shoot that right now. I'm gonna leave the polarizer on, I'll just spin it. I do want the reflection of the caretaker's house in this image, but beautiful shot. I see it both black and white and color. Yeah, I'm gonna set up and get this one right now. Okay, you guys, hey, my phone, as usual, is running out of battery. So I want to do my sign off right now from here, because this is going to be the last shot that I do this morning. I'm going to shoot the water coming underneath that bridge. I think it's pretty cool. Obviously, I'm going to get some motion in the water. And that's going to be it. I want to thank you all so much for stopping by the channel. Hope you enjoyed the images. I'm going to try to get some more images. I just won't be getting any vlogging until I get back to the truck and get plugged in. But yeah, this is a beautiful location. I really got lucky this morning with the light and the fog and the mist and the atmospheric conditions. It all makes for such just beautiful images to capture. And again, I've seen it both in black and white and in color. It's just a really neat place, and it's really all very small. It's all compact. It's all like right here. Didn't have to move around all that much. A little bit of wildlife and just the whole atmospheric conditions. Really, this is just a really cool spot. Anyway, thank you all so much for stopping by. If you enjoy the content, please like or leave me a comment. Hit the old subscribe button if you're into that. If you want to see some more of my stuff, I'd really appreciate it. Hey, thanks. We'll see you all again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.